We're back here on TV 18 in our Cooper Creek Square studio. Huge thanks to them for their space. And then also come check them out. Music in the Mall on Friday nights. Some great live music. Can order from the restaurants, 20 plus restaurants and shops here in Cooper Creek Square. So come check them out. Gary Key has stopped by. He's going to play us some music in a little bit. We're going to talk about a little bit of things. You can see him sometimes at Music in the Mall.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah, check you out in the paper, right?
Yes, I'm always in the paper.
Cool.
Thank you so much for having me back after the explosion and the fire last time. I didn't think you'd have me back. But,
that must have been with Ryan. I don't know what you're talking
much.
about. We're glad to have you here. We love hearing what's up in your life and your tunes.
Many different things are happening all the time. It's been one of the busiest summers this year.
Okay.
Between stonework and music and trying to get my boat, 4 years I've been working on it, trying to get it into the water.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's going to happen here pretty quick.
Woohoo!
So I'm looking
What kind of
forward
boat?
to that. It's a Cal 20, a 1974 Cal 20
and you've
sailboat.
just been redoing it.
A buddy of mine, Matt Brown, who was in Hunker Down, and he does a lot of solo and stuff. He had another boat that I wanted to buy, and he said, "No, I'm not going to sell you this boat." He goes, "I'm going to give you this one."
Oh.
And I said, "Why are you going to give me that?" He goes, "Because I know how you are. If you get this boat, I know you're going to bring it back to its former glory."
Yeah.
And 4 years later, I have.
Cool.
And so she's going to go in the water here pretty soon. So.
Sailboat, you said?
Sailboat, yes, indeed.
How long have you sailed?
Since I was a little kid.
Okay.
And before Cheryl and I moved up here from St. Thomas, we had 2 of these boats down there. So it's going to be like a homecoming to get back on a Cal 20 again.
That's cool.
That's mine.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty psyched about that.
I have an uncle who races E's.
Okay. Yeah.
So
E-Scout.
E-Scout. Yeah.
E-Scout,
yeah.
yes.
So I grew up sailing a little bit as well.
Well, you've
here
had
and there.
you've had your foot in the water before then.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's fun.
There's nothing like it. So.
Best kind of boat to be on. I totally agree. Yeah. And so you're going to sail all fall.
I'll sail as much as I possibly can.
What lake are you going to be on?
I'll be on Granby, Granby Reservoir.
Cool.
He's running the marina up there.
Very cool.
Indian Peaks Marina.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And
very cool.
They're sprucing the place up. It's looking really, really good, and I just can't wait to get my boat in the water.
Good fishing.
It's great fishing up there.
Yeah.
You know, the state record for Mackinaws used to come from Granby. Now I think it's Blue Mesa, but it used to be the state record for Mackinaw.
That's cool.
The only thing about Mackinaws is I would suggest if you do catch a Mackinaw and it's bigger than 2 or 3 pounds, turn it loose.
Yeah.
Because those Mackinaws only grow about an inch a year.
Okay.
So if you have a 40-pounder, that fish is 40 years old.
Right, so you can take it.
The trophies deserve to go back into the water. Keep the smaller ones, eat those, and then let the big trout. Let the big trout roll.
How often do you get out on the lake to fish?
This summer has been so busy. I haven't had a chance. I went up to Montana for a couple of weeks and fished up there. We floated to Missouri.
Cool.
And we caught just miles and miles of fish. We had such a great time.
Fun.
My mom went with me. She caught a bunch of fish. She was very tickled about that. So, but I have got to do some fishing this year, but not as much as I'd like to.
Cool.
So,
cool.
But you never get to fish as much as you want.
Right.
So you know that's just part of the deal.
So you can do it when you can.
When you can.
Yeah.
And just be happy you're out there. That's the main thing. Because even if you don't catch anything, it's the same way in Florida.
Yeah.
Even if you don't catch anything, you sit there. Because I don't have radios in my boat. I don't carry music or anything like that because my music out there
is the outside.
It's the birds singing. It's the fish jumping. You know, it's the wind picking up a little bit and you hear them through the trees. It's like that's a song that nobody could ever outdo, period.
Music inspiration for you?
Music inspiration for me, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it's just something about being out on a boat and hanging out. And like I said, you don't have to catch anything, but if you get out on the water, you're doing pretty good.
Right.
You know, so that's a good thing.
That's cool. Have you been recording music this summer?
I haven't even had any time to do that. It's like, I know it sounds like I'm a slacker, but believe me, I just, I think what I'm going to do is cut down on the amount of stuff that I do next summer.
Yeah, there you go.
And maybe kind of transition toward doing more of the things that I want to. But I know a lot of people in the county. And a lot of people need a lot of help doing a lot of different things. So I'm not the kind of person that turns somebody down too much, you know, especially if they're friends of mine.
Yeah.
So
that's a great thing of you.
Well, you know, I think I might ought to play you a little bit of a song then.
Yay! I was hoping you'd say that.
Well, you know, I thought I'd do a John Prine song.
Okay.
It's called Angel from Montgomery. He actually did this with Bonnie Raitt.
One of your favorites?
One of my favorites,
okay.
yes. I saw him one time. He was going to do a concert, and I saw him on a boat, and he said he was going to go play Ruth Eckerd Hall that night. So I asked him, I was like, are you going to play Angel from Montgomery tonight? He goes, I wrote that for a girl. And I said, I do this song all the time. He goes, if anybody ever asks you tell them that I said you can do this song whenever you want to. So
there we go.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Well, here's a little bit of it. Well, I am an old woman named after my mother. Old man is another. The child has grown old. If dreams were thunder, lightning was desire, so house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster from an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. You can help me on the second verse.
Can I? We'll see. When
I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time. No matter how I tried, the years just flew by like a broken down dam. Everybody, make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster from an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
Woo-hoo! Woo! I love it.
You're much too kind. Thank you very much.
You know thousands of songs, huh?
I know a lot of tunes, yes.
Yeah?
Well, I think I've said before, my father sat me on his lap and taught me how to sing before I was 4.
Okay.
And he got me my first guitar when I was 6. So my whole life that's what I've done.
That's what you do.
Play music. That's
right.
I wish I'd have known that. I wish I'd have thought about it.
Yeah?
Because I could have taken some classes in school, so I might have been a little bit better.
Right? You are great.
You're much too kind.
Thanks for being here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back hanging out with Gary Key here. He's playing some music. Website?
GaryKeyMusic.com.
Easy. Check him out. We'll be back.